Hey yo, what's good? It's your boy Roy Woods, and you guys are locked in with Rolling Out, breaking down the bars.
What is going on, everybody? Back again here for Rolling Out, breaking down the bars. Your host, Malik Brown. And you know when I say breaking down the bars, we got a talented, special, amazing artist in the building. And today, y'all see who I got with me here today, man. Roy Woods in the building. My guy, Roy, what's going on, man? How you doing?
Good. How you feeling, man?
Feeling good, man. Feeling good. Glad to have you on here, man, talking about everything you got going on, man. Look, where you been, Roy? We been missing you. Where you been? Where you been?
We're living under a rock, man.
For sure. Well, look, man, we glad that you're here now. Definitely, drop some new music. Got some new music coming out, so definitely want to talk about that, man. But of course, let's just talk about Young Boy Problems coming out. How was that for you in the process of bringing that out?
That record is very exciting to me. It's a record that I hold very dear to my heart. Getting it out now, just with that reasoning, I'm so excited. Like, the response has been crazy. Fans are happy. I'm getting to tell my story a little bit more than people probably have perceived. And I'm very happy because my songwriting is over the years from Say Less to this album. Right. Everybody's gonna be able to tell the difference and hear the difference and hear the growth, right?
Yeah.
So this is a very a good song to let people know what's to come,
Definitely, from that first EP, and everything that you've done to now the Young Boy Problems. Where do you think you've grown the most? What do you think people can see in your growth?
Definitely from I feel like Say Less till now. You're gonna hear the growth. Like, from that last album 2017 to when I dropped Mixed Emotions, you're gonna hear that growth, right? Because I was 20, 22, 21-ish when I dropped Say Less, right? So, and from that album before, I was all just me, young boy.
Yeah. right.
So, I'm coming from a place with very youthful experiences. This is all high school shit, right?
Yeah.
So now I'm coming out from me being a young adult now, right? Me learning about how this music industry is, in Canada and here, all over, right? And then applying things to myself that I've learned from the game, things that also helped me that pushed me away from the game, right? That made me say, I kind of want to quit. I don't want to do this anymore. All the pressure was getting crazy. I had to restructure my team. Everything was going crazy, right? So there's so much things that I had to deal with myself. I couldn't go to run nobody else. True. Right? So a lot of those experiences helped shape, the person that I am today, the music that we're gonna hear now.
For sure. Love that, man. I mean, what kept you going through that time? I know you talked about, changing your team, just trying to find a new you. What kind of kept you going through that time?
I had to honestly rethink what I wanted to be, who I wanted to be. Because I'm I had to sit to myself and ask myself, bro, I haven't worried about that Denzel guy, the real Roy, for so long, bro. I've just been dealing with Roy. So I really had to stop, bro. I stopped partying. I got over that. I stopped doing drugs. I stopped dealing with girls so much. I just started to slowly trickle away from all these little habits that I developed over the years and just focus on self. Right, and then COVID came into play. Yeah. So then, as I'm doing all that with myself, then I started restructuring my team. I started cutting people off. I started and then I started planting and gardening. Yeah. Right. So I was just trying to figure out things, just healing for me, instead of always just having these bad habits and running to them ASAP. Right. So it was just so much self-growth that I had to do, just step away, and really analyze, I'm a human, I'm not a robot. I don't just pump out. Right. That's true. I gotta live life a little bit. I gotta learn how to love again. It was so much, man.
Yeah, definitely. And now, the music, I guess the game is I guess, kind of changed. Of course, especially in the R&B realm, I feel like everybody, this new thing of R&B's dead, it's not the same, blah. Coming into, what you're doing now, how do you view the R&B game? How do you view the music game now?
I feel like it's a really good reflection of what's really out here. I feel like people are missing, they feel like they miss that old school type R&B.
Right.
Because but remember, it was so much easier to even be with somebody.
Yeah, true.
Right?
True.
Like, being in a relationship now, that's hard. Right? It's more like a situation share. You guys just, you know what I'm saying? The talking stage, or whatever. You're not even going that far.
Right.
So, you know, the music is a reflection now of what love looks like.
Yeah.
That's what love looks like.
Yeah, true. That's real.
That's what we're doing.
They call break finance toxic, but it's like people living that a lot.
Bro, I'm living it. I'm just like, what are you guys talking about? Like, I'm loving this shit. This is fire. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not even. It's just how love is now. Like, people can't go into a relationship just so willingly and be so.
Very
you know what I'm saying? We're always getting hurt, and it's everything. Everybody's so accessible now. So trust issues is out the roof. Like, how do you expect us to make that? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy.
Right, that's true. That's
Just chill out, man. Cater to your man. You know what I'm saying? Get drunk, get your heart broke the old school.
Right.
And then we can go back.
Then we go back to that.
You know what I'm saying? But I've been in a place where I'm kind of finding that for myself. Bro, like, I kind of just found like a little like old school kind of love. I was like,
yeah, right. I like this.
I'm not letting you go. We ain't going nowhere. I told you straight. We ain't going no. You are mine. You know, so that feels good. Like, the music I'm about to make now is on that type of shit.
Yeah.
It's like, even finding that shit is rare. We're both like,
I don't know if you want to do this. It feels good.
It feels amazing. I'll never find anybody like you, but I don't know if I want to do this.
Right.
So I gotta take some time. Even she's tripping. I'm the one chasing shorty.
We in a new day and age for real, man. For real.
It's crazy. So, you know, R&B is just a reflection of what's going on right now. I think when I listen to R&B, everybody's going through a lot of the same shit. You know, in alternative or just, you know, the regular shit that you hear on like the billboards or not even within the club R&B. You know what I'm saying? Bedrooming. You know, it all has that little toxicity.
Right. No, true.
That's literally what it is.
That's what it is now. Yeah.
Everybody want to be toxic.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is.
Real, right? That's true. And so I gotta ask you, like, when you're making music now, what's your goal? What are you trying to get out to the audience now when you're laying down your music?
Cause I've been working with so many artists and I've been like getting like opinions, even just people that just know music.
Yeah.
I've been like shaping myself to make sure like my pen is like immaculate. So anything I write is based off of, you know, an experience, feelings. Like, I'm always just reflecting my life, what I see, what I'm around, and I always just try to get that with the first bar. First bar always matters to me, right? So I'm always just trying to get the rawest feelings, the most authentic shit out in the best way possible to make you say, "Yo, that was so weird."
Right. True.
You know what I mean? So it could be, you know, it could be a relationship. I could be talking about my family. You know what I'm saying? I could be talking about some shit that, you know, in the streets or some shit. I could be talking about, you know, my whole life and like years ago, some shit that I dug down and I ain't even trying to think about that shit. I'll go back and find that song and I'll bring it out. You know what I mean? Like, so it really just ranges, you know. And whatever the feeling is, I want to get it out. Right? I don't really care as long as, you know, it's fire. Shit. I ain't trying to have no filler bars or nothing, right? So
it's funny. I said the Brent finance is toxic, but the biggest thing is the part of your team, the vision. If I got my team song, that was one of the biggest songs, right? Everybody was like, yo, this is insane. but so right. But going into that, talking about OVO, and you saying, you know, how's it been, you know, with them, you know, these years and how they've been able to help you grow?
It's been dope. It's been really dope because, you know, you're at the same time you're on a label with the biggest artists in the world. Right. So everybody always has, you know, their speculations of what it looks like, what it can be, what it is from outside looking in, right? Everything's so different. So, but for me, I love it because, you know, I always have them to call on, and lean on, you know, do some advice. And really, I'm such a like do it myself person. Like, it's not all the time. Right. I'm not always just like, yo, I don't know what to do, fam. Right. Like, it's always just like, yo, how can we do this? How can I do this? I want to do this. You know what I'm saying? So, and no, it's never like no. It's just like, yo, all right, let's figure out a way to get through it. And I love that, having that support, because they know what I bring to the table. They know what I'm capable of. I'm here. So, you know, they believe in my abilities. They know believe in my team and what we, you know, we're gonna get the job done. Right. There's never an issue, right? So I always, you know, I love the fact that, we have such a easygoing relationship, understanding with each other, because it's very, and obviously it's not always perfect, right?
Sure.
Like things in every situation, you're gonna have your rocky stages, you're gonna have your ups and downs, but at the end of the day, we get through it, right? And that's what I love about it. So it's never a big deal. We always get to the same page and an understanding of what we need from each other, right? So yeah, it's been really good, especially having the boy, working with the boy.
Yeah. Because
I've worked with him in the studio. I work with pretty much everybody in the studio. Like I have any songs with the boy in the studio, but we've worked in the studio going over songs and stuff like that, right? So I love the fact that I work with everybody. We just had a little session with everybody together.
Oh, wow,
like,
that's
a little
lit.
OVO camp.
That's dope. That's dope.
Everybody talking about the dungeon, but it's like so crazy, man.
That's dope.
And we're all just making our own songs. Right.
Yeah.
So it's like it's really dope. Like just be on a label where everybody has these speculations, but they don't know what it is. But it's so like family oriented. Like we all talk to each other, we're all cool, we party, we see each other.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? It's kind of dope. Yeah.
You know, just thinking about all because OVO is definitely one of the major labels. You know, you got Dreamville. You know, you got all these other big labels. What do you think sets OVO apart from those other big labels?
First of all, the sound. Man. We make different music over here.
Yeah.
We make music that you can try to replicate, but it's completely different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then obviously we come from Toronto too, so that you already bring something else from that. It's like a little bit of unknown. Like, we don't know what to really expect. Y'all brand new. So but at the same time, we still have that OVO flavor that everybody knows about. And now I love the fact that they're bringing on rappers like Bob and Smiley. You know what I'm saying? Like it's been a really dope addition because now you get to see a different side. Right? It's not all just singing and playing it. You know what I'm saying? Getting down and gritting with it, which is also a real side too. Right? So it's like I love the fact that we're still growing. Right. It's still growing, and it's still we did just sign Naomi. First girl in the label. Like it's dope. Super dope, and she's crazy. Right. She's crazy. Such a great person. So it's I love what it's starting to become. It's so much different than a lot of other places, a lot of other labels. Like you would see it like, there's always the speculations. Oh, they don't do enough. But it's like for me, at least I know when I talk to other guys, we all just do our own shit. You know what I'm saying? We're not looking out for a handout. What's up, bro? We're a feature. Come on, it's not one of those. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is a go-getter over here. And we all have our own lanes. So, whatever we can help each other out, we're always going to be there for each other. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. How big is that, when you have a team, how important is a team when it comes to being in music? And of course, people like to be independent, the independent route. But some people like to be a part of labels, have a team, that can help them, you can help. And it's kind of a two-way street. How important is it to have a team?
2,000% the most necessary thing you need, bro. Because especially if you're independent, you need a team. That's your people. Right? So you need a team, bro. It doesn't matter what you do. In this industry, you could go only so far without a team, right? And that's with also being independent as well. When you go to a certain level of independent, you still gotta get to label.
That's true.
Kids don't be understanding that, like, you can do it up to a certain point, right? But then you still need the backing of the industry, right? Like, it doesn't matter where you go with this, so definitely need a team. I always try to tell kids coming up in the city, like from Brampton, like, listen, get your team together, man. Make sure your team's straight. You get this, woo, woo, woo. You have your own little thing, you guys good. You know what I'm saying? So definitely need a team, man. Gotta build that.
Love that. One of the biggest things I think that's been talked about in music recently is the whole AI thing. I know you've seen some songs, and it's kind of hard now to tell is this really the person or not. But what are your thoughts on this current artificial intelligence thing, and what do you think it does to music going forward?
It's so split, because it's like the fans love what comes out of it.
True.
But as an artist, you're taking away from my blood, sweat, pain, trauma, all that.
Right.
You realize that?
Yeah, that's real.
Like, really realize that?
Yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying? And it's a lot. That's why obviously Drake got mad. Because you're taking away moments now. Like those moments are a lot. Come on, like it creates FOMO. So for you to just use AI to create a moment for yourself, that's just taking away, like, bro,
the whole.
You can't imagine doing that to any other industry. They're coming for your head. You can't do that. Take away from a man's work. That's really crazy. So like, I'm really stood on it, like. because it can do so much. AI itself can do so much. Like I see in China, they're learning ways to use AI in school to teach kids in school.
Boy.
But we using it over here. To make
You're right. Man.
You know what I'm saying?
It's gotta be a better way to use it.
That's how I feel. Like if you're gonna use it, but know how to use it and don't abuse it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I seen a robot. They had a robot. I think you've probably seen it too. They had a robot serving people.
Oh yeah.
In their restaurant.
Oh yeah.
Robot.
No, they started that, man.
Listen, bro, I'm a robot, but I can't do this. It was hilarious, man. Even the robot needed a break.
Yeah, I definitely think AI is something different,
It's
man.
different.
But, yeah, but you know, like you said, it takes away from the original art. It just takes away from the artist. So
yeah, man.
hopefully they make a stop to it or something.
Please.
But something's got to stop with that.
Please, man.
For sure.
It's hard to come up with this.
No, really, not true. That's
not
true.
easy. So yeah, please.
So for you, I want to ask you, what is your process? What's your music process? You know, when you're about to think of a song to make, do you have to be in a certain vibe, or are you watching something? Are you inspired? What's your music process?
Oh man, I usually just want to talk about something.
Yeah.
Right. So if I ever get that feeling, like, and I can't go to the studio, I write. Like
Yeah.
I didn't even realize how many songs I wrote this year. Because I haven't really been in the studio, I've just been focused on the album, right? So, but anytime I have a feeling I'm trying to write about something or talk about something, I just start writing. If I'm in the studio, I'm just, I need to get some work done. Whatever beat captivates me, sometimes it's just, I'm random with it. Like the album Mixed Emotion is so real because I'll make 3 different songs in a night.
Wow.
Right?
Wow.
Like, I'll be rapping angry or something. I'll make a baby making track. You know what I'm saying? It's so all over the place, right? So, it really just based on, how I feel.
Yeah.
So everything's just a feeling for me. And I'll either write about it or I'll find the feeling through my melodies.
Yeah.
So I'll go and lay out melodies for like 10 minutes, sometimes maybe 20, whatever. Yeah. And then figure out what I like from it and then write off of that.
Okay.
Right? Yeah. So it really just based on how I feel.
I know you say you don't know how many songs you made this year so far.
Yeah.
We in April. I'm gonna do an over under 100. You think?
Under.
Under 50.
Under, yeah.
Okay, all right. I thought you, cause like I don't know how many songs you like you said.
Well,
you can make 3 songs in one night. So we already in April. So
but he vouched. I made like 1,000 songs about in a year.
Wow.
Like half of them, or over at least half of them, or more than that was from one producer.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So like this is just a downtime for me.
Yeah.
Right? Really, when I'm writing, I'm writing. When I make music, I'm in there. Like, right. So I be going crazy. But this year, I just been getting their ideas. Probably like 20.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
30, but I did that in the Bahamas.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Okay. I did like 20 songs in 10 days. It was
wow.
Like I do it. I really and it's like not just bullshit. There's a lot of quality in there.
Yeah.
Right? Niggas be saying, "Oh yeah, I did that," but it ain't no quality in there. You know what I'm saying? Like I got that shit. I got quality. Bro.
Right.
So,
that's dope.
Yeah.
And you being with Drake, like you said, he's probably got to be the biggest artist out right now. What is some advice he's giving you now? He's of course about to go on tour, but what are some things that he's been giving you your head?
In my earlier stages, it was more advice, right? Now I think it's more instilling a thought process in me, motivation. He'll more give me motivation now, right? Where I feel like I don't even need to say certain things. He just knows what else. You're right. So when he says it, it hits. But it's like, how the fuck?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So whenever that happens, and it's happened a few times even this last year. I was down. I was just not believing in myself, and he just came with a message, and it was just like, oh shit.
Yeah.
And this is the big dog saying this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He's like, yo, you're a big dog in the city. Like it was really like. Even my boy here, like he does the same type of motivation. I was on the phone with this nigga one night, just in my feelings, bro. You know what I'm saying? And he was right there for me. He was right there for me, just like, listen, bro, there ain't nobody like you. I never met nobody who do what you do. You know what I'm saying? And I love having those kind of people in my corner because it's not a lot of the time. But when You need it.
You need them. That's
You know what I'm
real.
saying?
Yeah.
Dog, real talk. So, yeah, it was more just like instilling some motivation in me and just like, yo, don't trip. You're you, bro. You do what you do.
Yeah.
Bro. You know what I'm saying? And I love that.
For sure.
That's like, some real brother shit. So, definitely, yo, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
That's out of his time.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Busy guy.
Most definitely. So, yeah.
For sure, definitely. So I know you got a joint coming out with Coi Leray in May.
Yes.
Tell us about that. Whatever you can do. I mean, whatever you can tell us, and how was it working with Coi?
Working with Coi is dope.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's fast, man. You know what I'm saying? She doesn't even waste no time with it. She just gets right down to it, and I love that. Because she's everybody always just has so much to say about it, but her work ethic is amazing, bro. Like I see her work. We were doing a video shoot. She just doing
everything.
Content.
Yeah.
Damn.
Take a break, relax.
Crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it was really good to just see, her in her element at that time, and getting the record done. She was saying all the time, like that. That's fine. Very talented. That's what I realized. Besides what music is out. What she can really do. Right? And how talented she really is. And I was so happy to have her on the record where she's showcasing that. I can't wait for everybody to hear it, man.
Yeah.
Because she's just coming from the songs called Hate Me. That's right up
That's
there.
it. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
so
it.
Everybody just throwing hate and whatever speculation they have about Shorty.
Yeah.
But she just keep
keep
doing the thing. She keep
Sure.
fighting. She ain't letting off.
She dope.
She just dropped the hit. She keeps going. That bop record.
Yeah.
Crazy. Like,
Crazy.
I love what I see from her. She just keeps grinding, going crazy. But yeah, that record, it's a bop. So you already know, man. Yeah.
Who's one artist that you want to work with that you haven't yet?
Dang. I always wanted to work with Frank Ocean. So vibey. You know what I'm saying? Like he's so different with it.
I think that would be a dope collab, man. I like that. That's dope.
Nobody would even know because I have made music that's like on them vibes, but nobody's heard it.
Man.
So they don't even know, like.
Hey, you gotta let the world. Come on, man. You told me you made 1,000 songs in 1 year. We gotta hear something, man.
Oh, you go ahead.
You go ahead.
I got albums, y'all fucking annoyed me.
Love that. Well, got to.
What's up, man?
So, wrapping it up, tell us about this project, man. Tell us what should we be expecting from this upcoming project. Got any features? What should we be expecting from this?
I'm really transferring from the old Roy to a new Roy, but it's like there's still so much old Roy in there.
Yeah.
This album is a little transition of that, right? I'm leaving my youth and I'm entering into adulthood. This is what this album's about for me. So when I say mixed emotions, you take the first two letters of mixed emotions, me. Right? And that's what this album is representing. That this is me. I'm not changing. I'm not switching from anything.
Yeah.
I'm literally, every time I make music, the earlier music till now, I haven't changed anything.
Yeah.
All I do is just speak my pain, speak my life in ways that I feel like I can express myself best.
Yeah.
Right? So this album is literally just, the youth to the new young man that I've become, and what I've been through that time.
Yeah.
Right. So definitely a lot of R&B.
Love it.
I'm doing
a lot of Toxic. We got Toxic. There you go. Hey, this what y'all want.
It's my life though. It's happened to me. So I'm doing it. They doing it to me. Shorty's being fucked up to me. It's all there. Like I'm being savage. She being savage. It's all there. You know what I'm saying? And like everybody good now. Like, everybody that because it's not just one female that I speak about on this album, but everybody I spoke about, we all good. You know what I'm saying? We were all young. Right.
You know
what I'm saying? So,
in that, do you have to like call them and let them know like, hey, I'm about to? All right, cool. I never knew that.
Maybe other niggas, but the guy
not me.
I played for them.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like I be dissing them too. So they be playing, and they just like, oh, you calling me out? Oh, you're like, oh, I like that. But they can't achieve it.
Right. So it's true. It's good.
You know what I'm saying? And then I'm still being nice as fuck.
Hey, And you win.
How you gonna be mad at
And
me?
you win it. You win it.
Right? Like I'm not like a lot of people. I feel like even my music reflects that.
Yeah.
I'm so different, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like I never stood out anywhere. You know what I'm saying? I was like, you see me, I'm dark skinned, right?
Yeah.
And I was too dark for the niggas. I was too white for the niggas.
Yeah.
I was too dark for the white boys, bro. Everywhere I went.
It could be even.
So I just been with everybody. Man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just been my own person from so young, man. I just blended with everybody just as much as I could, you know, because I was like, I don't really fit in with y'all.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to fit in with all y'all.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever I can. So I hang with everybody growing up.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, but I've always still just been my own guy, bro.
Gotcha.
I still always take myself, like I'm a real loner sometimes, bro.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I live in a house with people, but I'm still gonna be by myself.
For
Like,
sure.
I don't know why I'm like that, but I'm like that.
Yeah.
So I've always just kind of stayed in my own lane,
Yeah.
and I never really paid attention. If I do pay attention to other people or anything else, that always messes me up, man.
Yeah.
Always.
Gotta focus on yourself, man. Always, always. That's the message.
Yeah, man. Can't compare yourself. The other young artists too. Don't be comparing yourself, man. Stay you. Stay authentic, cause yo, it's hard for people to try to be somebody. I've seen it, man. Like they lose themselves. I almost lost myself. It's crazy just trying to compare yourself. Don't do that. Stay you.
For sure.
Yeah,
For sure. Man, at the end of the day, who is Roy Woods?
Roy Woods is a young, talented brother from B-Town, and that honestly just wants to give back.
Yeah.
I want to prove to people that I do what I do and I'm the best at it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also that humble being. I just want to give back, bro. I give back to kids.
Mm-hmm.
I give my time. Like I'm an assistant coach, a football coach.
Yeah.
And that takes time.
Yeah. Yeah.
That takes time on my day. You know what I'm saying? But I love it.
Yeah.
Giving back in any little way I can to inspire, motivate. Because so many people be lost, bro.
Yeah.
So I always just, I'm always just a giving person. I'm a giver. And the more you give, the more people take from you.
Exactly.
Right. So I'm going to close myself off. And at the end of the day, Roy Woods is just like everybody else, man.
Yeah.
I'm just like you. I'm like you. Don't know what you're gonna do yet. Like I'm like every one of y'all. You know,
Yeah.
I get confused. I get lost. I don't believe in myself a lot.
Yeah.
Like, I'm super depressed. Like I literally told myself this morning, I need to really call my therapist. It's been about 2 years I ain't called him.
Yeah.
I didn't even set up a meeting yet.
It's hard, yeah.
I really need to do that, bro. It's getting to a point now. I need to do it.
Yeah,
You know,
for real, yeah.
I'm just like everybody else, but at the end of the day, man, like I do what I do, and I'm great at it.
Yeah.
So don't play with me.
Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Thank you so much, man.
You're
Appreciate
welcome,
you
man.
coming on. Before you go, let the people know where they can find the music, where they can find the upcoming project, where they can find you on social media. This is your time to let the people know, man.
Listen, it's ROY, WOODS everywhere. Alright, Roy Woods on Twitter, Instagram, not Snapchat, what's it called? Twitch, everything, man. TikTok, bro.
Yeah.
Spotify, it's just Roy Woods. YouTube, which is Roy Woods.
Sure.
You know. I'm gonna be out mad content for y'all, so stay tuned.
Heard it here first, man. Look, I'm here on my guy Roy Woods. Thank you again, Roy, for coming on, man. We appreciate you. Thank you, everybody, for checking us out. This is Rolling Out, Breaking Down the Bars. Your host, Malik Brown, my special guest, Roy Woods, and we are out.
It is.